Welcome to Just Kick It with Big Bob, where I share my 2 bobs worth with you whether you like it or not. Well, despite a solid win over West, it must be said it's been a disappointing end to the season for the young Crows, even though Tex briefly led the leading goal kicking for a few hours. You can't take that away from him. But on to other matters that have been bubbling away for some time now, and it's time that they were given some oxygen. If not here, where? I mean on purely the most emotional kind of thoughtless level. I brook no quarter with Molly Dukers, southpaws, and by that I mean your left-footers, or left-handers for that matter. Matter of fact, some of the best left-handers to play the game have been your left-handers. A case in point, your Gary Sobers, your Graham Pollock, your Hooksy, your Kawaja, and the same goes for the game we all love and which the mind around is now drawn to a close. And here I'm talking about your Ray Buttons, your Reggie Beaufoys, your Royce Harts, your Ronnie Bettons, your Johnny Cales. But it has to be said, and I'll be the one to stick my neck out, and it's no exaggeration to say it, all of them, if not most of them, have got no right foot, as is so amply displayed each and every week on any footy ground you like to name, from your MCG to your Park 9 in the Parklands. And the same cannot be said for your champion right footers, and I include in this number your ambidextrous players, all, if not most of whom, are two-sided players, because that's the way they learnt the game, it's the way they were brought up. So, as Professor Julius Summer Windmill would say, why is it so? Having observed this phenomena, and there is no other word for it, over many years, too numerous to enumerate in a numerical sense, I put it down to this, and I'm sure you'll agree, Wally. Wally, where you gone? Well, looks like Wally's just slipped out. That's right, he told me he had to collect some do-re-mi for some blokes at the front bar of the Hard Hat Hotel. Something must have fallen off the back of a truck again. Now, if you listen to this, Wally, be a cobber, grab me a number 57 from the Vietnamese next door. Feel a bit peckish as it happens. Now, where was I? Yes, why? The Southpaw players. Why? The Southpaw players who, with very few, if any exceptions, have no right foot. Well, it goes back to the root of the problem. They got away with it because they turned the other way, see, and wrong foot their opponents from an early age, and the habit stuck, and as Billy Field sang, bad habits are, unlike your free-range eggs, hard to break, and once they get set in concrete, there's no going back, and that is the best explanation for this curse on the game that has been going on since Jesus was playing fullback for Jerusalem and Big Bill Wedding was knee-high to a grasshopper, and I don't mean Jiminy Cricket, it was a cricket, obviously, and it persists to this day. Look at Dawson, and I've got a lot of time for Dawson, and hasn't he led from the front, but a one-sided player because he gets away with it. It's instinctual and automatical reflex to slam the ball onto your boot on your favoured side, pressure or no pressure, and it must be said they continue to get away with it, and I can't see the situation changing anytime soon. That having been said, it's time to put our best foot forward and look at the positives that came out of the season thus far, and at the same time carve out some non-negotiables onto the agenda with constructive suggestions in a respectful manner with respect to well overdue rule changes that need to be tweaked over the off-season. As we all know, they don't do this once the season is underway. A few suggestions. Do away with the holding the ball / man rule altogether. So many times this year we've seen umpies have an absolute shocker, and no wonder, as they ponder. Was a correct tackle executed? Were the players' arms pinned so as not to allow correct disposal? Was there prior opportunity for disposal? Was there genuine attempt to correctly dispose of the ball? Is the ball held in or did it spill free? Was there incorrect disposal? Did the tackle have duty of care? It has been such a grey area for so long now, it's starting to turn a greyer shade of pale. Without this rule, it'd be a whole new ball game, and wouldn't the players, barrackers and umpies alike lap it up? If there's a stalemate, just throw it up, simple as that. And now, to throw another cat among the pigeons. Do away with the stand/outside 5 rule. No one knows what it's for, what it means, or where it came from. What or where is the restricted zone? It doesn't make any sense. It has caused so many teams to spit the dummy and drop their bundle at crucial stages of big games as they see bewildering 50-metre penalties awarded and no one's any the wiser. Will they listen though? I very much doubt it. Thanks for listening. You have been hearing and feeling Big Bob with my 2 bobs worth, whether you like it or not. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Come on, baby, light my fire.